Hi, this is Taryn Grome, editor of Pharma Voice. We met with numerous inspirational thought leaders at this year's DIA annual conference as part of our Editors Take video series. I hope you enjoyed this discussion.
In this episode, Taryn meets with Peter Benton, President and Chief Operating Officer, Worldwide Clinical Trials.
Peter, welcome to DIA 2016.
Thank you, Taryn. Excited to be here.
What do you see as challenges facing sponsors today as you partner with them on clinical trials?
The challenge with sponsors today is a lot of complexity. Trials are getting larger, more global, and yet more personalized and more specialized in sub-patient populations, trying to find much more complex disease areas. We're working on gene therapy designs, very rapid, aggressive speed biosimilars that we need to bring to market. And so, I think it's still recruitment and trying to find the right sites and the right patients, but it's much, much more complex than it's ever been. And so trying to find the right design of the trial, structure of the trial, and then the way to execute it and find those patients is much more complex than it's ever been.
Do you see more drug and device innovation coming from the larger, more established pharmaceutical companies or the smaller biotech firms?
I think the innovation is everywhere. I think there are some large pharma companies, device companies that have a lot of innovation, but the sheer number of small biotech and device companies is more than it's ever been. So I'm not sure the percentage is different, but there's a lot more biotechs, a lot more small companies out there. Still a lot of money being invested in some of the challenges that patients have and for treatments out there. And so I think the number of companies and the amount of innovation is just it's exponentially increasing every day. Working with a gene therapy company in chronic heart failure, there's some just absolutely amazing things that are happening in the world, and it's pretty exciting times to be in clinical research.
Do you think the industry is keeping up with innovation, or are we just chasing the tail?
No, I think we continue to adapt, evolve, and innovate. I think we keep finding new ways of running clinical trials. We've got 1,400 really smart people around the globe, and I just think we keep getting more creative every day about how to find those patients, how to treat those patients, how to design the trials a little bit more effectively, how to be a little more efficient in how we bring a drug to market. I think this is a great business to be in. We do some really life-changing work that we do, and I think the passion and innovation and creativity just comes out when those things combine.
People around the industry are talking about the talent crisis. How do you work to attract the best and brightest to come and work for you?
No, it certainly keeps me up at night. I focus on three areas of my job. I focus on our employees, I focus on our customers, and I focus on our shareholders. But the truth is I spend very little time with my shareholders. Majority of my time is with our employees. The next largest area is with our customers, and making sure that we're finding the best employees. We've invested heavily in our recruiting function. We continue to hire more and more people in the recruiting and how we can go and find the best talent in the marketplace. We continue to invest in and test different types of surveys. Depending on the job, we do kind of assessments of personality types. We do actual tests of capabilities. Let's say you're a clinical supply specialist. Can we actually test your knowledge? We survey every new employee after they've been on board once our company for a while, and are they still happy? Why did they choose us? Are they still happy? We survey their hiring manager. Are they happy with the kind of people that we're bringing? And like a large clinical experiment, we're taking all of that data and kind of adapting our methodology to make sure we're finding the best people that are out there. We track where we find people, referrals, LinkedIn, recruiters, etc. We measure that talent and where we get them, and making sure we're investing in the right areas to go focus on that. And then I think making sure we create an environment that people want to work. I think Worldwide Clinical Trials is a very innovative, collaborative culture. You're not stuck with a large enterprise that has very prescriptive procedures and processes. And so, we want to be a very entrepreneurial kind of startup company with just the right amount of controls to make sure we deliver for our customers. So, I think making sure we have the right environment that people want to thrive and be successful.
In today's competitive field of CROs, how do companies like Worldwide stand out?
Yeah, I think number one is people, right? Having the best people, having, some of the best and brightest in CNS, cardiovascular, and immune-mediated inflammatory disorders. Those are our three therapeutic areas. Having the best people that really, really care, that's number one. Number two is caring about the customer. And Neil Cutler, who founded the company, one of his favorite sayings, he will tell you every time you talk to him, I'm available 24/7, and he really is, right? Saturday, Sunday, nighttime, morning, he will pick up the phone and answer it, and I think that culture has permeated throughout the company. And I think we're big enough to matter, and we're small enough to care. And I think our customers know they can call on me or anybody else in the company, and we're going to respond, effectively. And I think in today's world, a lot of smaller, medium-sized biotech pharma companies just can't get the attention from larger players. And so, it's that personal touch, that sense of care, that customer service. We don't have a single preferred partnership agreement, with a large pharma company. We have a very large, biotech company that gives us all their work, but it's not a contractual obligation. It's not they don't get penalized. We don't get penalized if it happens. If we do a good job, we get more work, and I think that's a model of how we operate. We don't need you to sign up and sign on the dotted line. Just we're going to do a good job, and then you'll want to give us more work in the future.
Thank you for spending some time with us, and I wish you continued success.
Thank you very much. Have a great show.
For more information on this topic, visit our Thought Leaders website.
For more Editors Take videos from the DIA Annual Conference, visit www.pharmavoice.com. Thanks for joining us.